eat in the whole live, so you won't miss out on me.
In the whole live?
Yep.
Okay, so we kind of messed putting it all together, or I didn't tell you how to put it together. Can't have your butt on the counter when we're making ice cream. Don't put your behind on the counter.
My
when we're
butt
making
is
ice
not
cream.
on the ice. My butt's not on the ice.
Okay, so I happen to have this ice cream book,
My butt is not on
which
the
is
counter.
a very good. This is a really good book.
Don't listen to her.
Ice cream,
Don't
frozen
listen to
yogurt book. Okay, I always just use my cookbooks as a guide. I do not follow what is going on in here. Like it says 2 cups, a half and half, and 3 eggs. Oh, and the sugar.
You forgot about it.
I forgot to put the sugar in. That's okay. I put in marshmallows. If you guys don't know, marshmallows is a pretty good thickener for your ice cream.
And they're really sugary.
And they've got sugar in them. Okay, so on the stove, I'm gonna take it off for a second, but mix your
Marshmallows
cream with eggs, beaten eggs,
and then
2
put some
creams,
marshmallows
3 eggs.
in. And
Put some marshmallows in
to
Keep
make
stirring
it sweeter.
low temperature.
So
alright?
I'm just excited.
And then we also have this huge pot of raspberries. So the recipe didn't call for lemon juice, but I always use lemon juice rather than water, even though it's kind of like citric, acidic. Here's my blender. Ooh.
And here's the lid.
Haven't used the blender in a long time. So I'm kind of excited about it. This white stuff in here is whipped cream that I already made from before. So it is super sweet because I took one of those little containers of whipped cream and probably put like 2 cups of like sugar in there. So this is super sweet anyways. It's just gonna be a thickener. Okay, so
It smells so good.
I'm not particularly worried about how cooked the berries are, so I've kind of cooked these a little bit. Watch out, kiddo, it's hot.
Oh, we got one person watching.
Yeah, that's okay. Okay. Okay, careful. Okay, so this is super hot. Am I gonna let it cool before I add it to here? Probably not. I'm just gonna add it.
Because we're just waiting. We've been waiting for a day.
This actually might not all fit in here now that I think about it. So I might have to do 2 batches and then put it in a bigger bowl. I do not have an ice cream maker, so this recipe calls for like an ice cream maker.
But you could just put it in the fridge.
It says like, what I've done when I don't have an ice cream maker is like, you can freeze it in like a shallow pan, and then you can keep pulling it out and like reblending it. Or I read that you can freeze it in a Ziploc bag. And then like shake it a whole bunch and make it creamy. I don't know. You guys can Google that. You can Google all the different ways that you can do that. But these are our homemade raspberries. Don't they look good? Here, I'll zoom in.
They're not actually made by us.
Well, yeah, we grew them ourselves, right? Look at that. Woof!
They look
Right here on Maddogmountainarts Raspberry Farm. Oh, okay, don't. Oh, look. I sprayed raspberries all over my cookbook. Okay, so this is kind of hot, and like I said, it's not going to fit. Am I surprised? Nope. Not surprised.
Well, we might have to put the lid on soon.
We're going to have to blend it into 2 different batches.
Yeah, so.
So I have a huge silver bowl for things like this. Okay, so in this lid, it's going to have it's got a arrow for whatever, I can't remember which side it is, but it has to be on the right side with the arrow, otherwise it won't click. And then you can't blend. Okay? And it'll show you. All right. Okay. If If you don't like seeds in your raspberry ice cream, well, too bad.
Yeah, too bad.
Too bad you're getting seeds. Okay,
Because raspberries have seeds anyways.
yeah, you could de-seed it if you wanted to, but we're not getting that fancy about it.
We've got like 2 likes.
It's fancy enough that I put marshmallows in it, right?
Yeah, it's already fancy enough.
Okay, so on low, whenever you like, obviously whenever you like cook eggs on the stove on a low temperature, otherwise they're gonna curdle. And I know it sounds kind of gross, like eggs, but this is the French way of making ice cream, trust me.
Yeah, we like making French ice cream here, Maddogmountainarts. We even got tin in our name.
Okay, these are actually like fish. This is actually a fish bowl. See how big it is? You can wear it as a hat.
We can wear that type of bowl.
I'm not going to put it in my actual hair because...
Yeah, no. See, that, ooh, can we not use that one?
We're going to use the deep one.
Oh, we got to use deep ones?
Yeah, the deep one. Okay, so this will spin. It does have a spout. Okay, watch. Careful.
Ooh!
Oh, that looks really good, actually. Really hot, but really good. Okay. There, look. Wait, I gotta stir my. Just wait.
Wait, do you have more whipped cream?
What we're making on the stove is kind of going to be a whipped cream. I do have more in the freezer if it looks like we're going to need. I have an extra thing of whipped cream in the freezer just in case we went kind of crazy on the raspberries. Doesn't that look good?
Oh, hi.
Hey, Capil, how's it going? It's
Capilla.
Capil. Cappy. Capybara.
Capybara.
Oh.
Ooh. Capybara.
I always knock things over. Here we go. Okay, release.
Look at how yummy it looks in there.
All right. Make sure you got a coffee going. You're gonna need
smells
coffee
like
for this
eggs
one.
in here. Sorry if you like eggs.
Everybody likes eggs, right? Eggs are a staple. Okay, so put the rest of this in. And like in the past, I have used Jello powder, marshmallows, cornstarch. You can add more eggs if this isn't thick enough for you. In other Maddogmountainarts news, okay, so we were kind of hoping that we were gonna go. That we were gonna go to Barkerville.
Dude, no, you just put some on the.
Yeah, I'll wipe it up. But plans for that may have fallen through. So if you've seen my lives and I've been like, oh, hey, we're going to go here, we're going to go there, we might not get there this time.
I'm sorry, Maddogmountainarts fans.
Sorry about that. False news, fake news.
Sorry about that in old news.
Okay, so this is kind of starting to thicken now.
We're going to need to clean up all this raspberry that my mom spilled. And where's our paper towel? Guys, this will take a second. I gotta get the paper towel.
Okay, so you gotta be super careful when you're cooking this. This is getting a little bit like cooked egg, which happens fast, right? You see that in there? Okay. So you want the marshmallows to melt, obviously, but you don't want the egg to cook. You're not making scrambled eggs, okay? You're not making scrambled eggs. You're trying to make custard. You'd think the difference in that would be obvious, but kind of not. So keep stirring. I just took it off the heat. Hey, how's it going? Take it off the heat. Keep stirring. I got this handy, like this whisk thing. Great tool for this kind of job. Yeah, I might just blend this in because I don't want to cook it anymore. It said 5 minutes. You got it? And that's toilet paper. Kiddo.
No. That's all I had.
No, we got in the laundry room. Okay, so just keep stirring this. Stir it up. How's it going? There, Mario. How are you? Keep stirring it.
We're done.
And
That's good.
see how that's gotten. Okay, marshmallows are done out of there. Okay, thickener.
Let's see what flavor.
My arm's kind of sore. Okay,
Ooh.
so pour some of that in here.
Then we're going to put the lid on, right?
Okay, so I can already kind of anticipate too that I'm probably going to need to use the whipped cream that I have in the freezer for this. But that's okay. That's why we have extra whipped cream.
Do you want to know something?
Oh, hey, how's it going?
In the first batch, I put some.
I'm trying to make raspberry ice cream. Sorry, what was that, kiddo?
Oh, in the first, I was just telling them in the first batch, I put some red.
Yeah, we added red food coloring.
Here, let me just add some in this batch.
But I don't have an ice cream machine. So,
I just added some in this new batch.
and I kind of like revamped the recipe here. I used way too many raspberries and I put marshmallows in it. But I think it'll still be good.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, the thing about like ice cream or whatever kind of sauce you're making or whatever, hey, please don't blow. Don't blow.
I was blowing up like.
No, you blew right at me. You blew right at me. Okay, but the food. We don't want to blow in the food.
I wasn't blowing.
Don't blow in your food.
I wasn't blowing in the food.
We had a raspberry war today. We smushed raspberries in each other's
I
face.
smushed it right in your ear.
I smushed it in your ear.
I did too.
It was pretty funny. I wish I would have filmed it for you guys, but it was kind of like
Smush.
heat of the moment. It was like warfare out there. Okay. Okay, wait. You gotta have the lid on. You gotta press power. Press 1. Okay, can you ask when it's going? We'll see. We'll see if it's, I don't know, right? I don't know. We might have just ended up making a big vat of mush, but that's okay. It's kind of like it looks good.
I added more red.
Okay. Because what you could do, like, even if it
Here,
doesn't,
let me just
like,
make it more red.
if it turns, wait, no more red. No more red. I don't want to eat all that food coloring. No! Oops. Oops.
We're gonna have to get that out somehow. Do not put your hand in there. Ooh, is that hot?
Yep. Okay.
Did it taste good?
Not yet. Okay, so then I also got this, like,
You got any ice?
this is just a whipped cream that I made.
Well, it's freezing though. Froze though.
Oh, you probably don't want to put ice in it because your ice is going to add water, right? So this is another like whipped cream I made a few days ago with real whipped cream and sugar and then like frothed it a whole bunch. So I'll just add that in. Since it's frozen, it'll partially cool it down anyways. This is probably too much. Probably should have made this recipe smaller.
I'm cooking ice cream.
So what are you guys doing tonight? This is what we're doing. I'm supposed to be making resin, of course. But when you have like,
I just hope.
when you got a garden and you got to harvest,
I just hope it doesn't come
sometimes
out
things.
What?
What?
I forget.
Doesn't mean it in a mean way. This stuff is really good. I'm actually kind of happy to get rid of this whipped cream because I was eating it and it was really good. It's too good. It can go into this.
But what if one night you go into this raspberry ice cream?
might get into this raspberry ice cream. Okay, so it's supposed to go into like an ice cream machine. The recipe itself, it's like you're supposed to put the berries on the stove with water, and that's where I probably messed up, is I used lemon juice and I used too much, and I used too much berries. And then it's half and half with egg and sugar that you cook on slow and mix. But I added marshmallows, and then it says to add a cup of whipping cream. But that's probably just like regular whipping cream that's not like turned into like whipped cream, and then my whipped cream's been turned into whipped cream. So it's pretty unorthodox.
But it will still taste good.
It's gonna taste good. Whenever I use my cookbooks, I'm kind of like one of those people that's like, oh, I'll add a dash of this, I'll add a dash of that, blah, 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 blah. And again, now we've probably made too much. Like, do we need a whole half bowl of ice cream, me and Wolfgang? Probably not. But we have a huge raspberry like field out there, and like every day we're picking like 2 big Ziploc bags of raspberries, which is cool.
It does actually smell good.
It does actually smell really good.
Ah!
So
Wolfgang dying for a good smell.
you could, I don't know what I'm gonna freeze this in, because I'm kind of
No,
like
it didn't.
lacking
It just smells pretty good.
on freezer room. But if you could, ice cubes would be good, or like a square pan, and then pull it out again in a little bit and
let's put
and
ice
mush
cubes
it
in. Let's put
with a
ice
potato
cubes
masher.
in.
All
Let's
right.
put ice cubes.
Well, honey, we don't have actually enough room, so I don't know what we're gonna do. We're just telling people what they should do. We're gonna show them what it looks like, but what we are gonna actually do.
Can you give me some ice?
Why?
Because I want to eat some.
Okay, well, how about you just give me a minute to finish this off.
Sorry, this ice tastes good.
I know, but why don't we just wait on that?
That's cool as my mouth.
Okay, so I can show what it looks like. Okay, look how pink it looks. Doesn't that look good? It's so pink.
I thought it was
so
gonna
good.
turn out red. I thought it was gonna turn out red.
Well, I put lots of whipped cream in there. And like, yeah, I like marshmallows for a thickener. Just so you guys know, if you got a pack of marshmallows in the cupboard, you know how like you're going camping, you buy marshmallows. They sit in the cupboard forever, because who eats a whole bag of marshmallows when you go camping, right? Maybe if you have a few kids, but I just have one kid, so we don't eat the whole bag of marshmallows. But this is a pretty good thickener, and it's got sugar in it, so. Okay, and that's that. So that's a Maddogmountainarts. This one is just going to be a quick one. Lately, when you guys have seen me, we've been like ramping it up with some workout videos. I've gotten a lot of good responses from my workout videos. I super appreciate it, because I like to work out. I would have been working out tonight, but a million other things. Tomorrow night, we'll probably go live again, as I still have this puzzle that we're gonna resin. We have a phone stand that we're gonna make. Oh, you gotta try. You got to try. I bought it from the store before, and like we have a sorbet in the fridge, and I was thinking about just straight up making a sorbet, but like I love my coffee so much.
I got a new high score.
And I go to the store and I buy like the cream, but then I like buy too much cream, and then I got cream going bad in my fridge. And then I have to think of a million things to like do with the cream. So today I also made waffles, because I have this really good Belgian waffle recipe that's like, well, it's like 2 and 2 and 2, but you can double it up and you can go 4 cups of cream, 4 cups of flour, 8 eggs.
I basically love making them.
He loves waffles, so I make them all the time.
I also make them with my mom sometimes.
Because we're in a small town, and like it's always like, I gotta get the coffee cream, but then you're like, oh, I got too much coffee cream. or like sour cream, do that too much too. Okay.
Or we got too much water.
Do you want to try this?
It's hot, I bet. Why did I see steam then?
Okay, wait. Try it. Tell us how good it is. It's so good, right? What? It's not good?
It tasted
You
good.
said it's good. Me too. Like, but I always try to use it up. So if you got any good raspberry recipes, please shout them out at me. Like, I made a cobbler the other night, muffins. I've already made like a ton of jam, so that's why we're kind of like raspberry whatever.
like
Probably
the whole
what I'm
spoon.
gonna do is I'm just gonna freeze it in the containers, and then when I pull it out of the freezer, if it's too hard, I'll like let it thaw a bit, and then we'll mash it with a potato masher if you want to get that really like thick, creamy. No tongue out at the camera, okay?
Well, just getting the
I know, but
ice cream off
you
my
can't do the
lips.
tongue at the camera, okay? Because it's rude. You never know who's watching, okay? So we don't do that. Yeah. So that's how you do it, okay? Just for like, oh yeah, cobbler. Yeah, I know. The one I made was really good. It was just butter at the bottom, and then like a cup of flour, a cup of cream,
Mom, can I have an
cup of
ice cube
sugar.
now?
You made the dough. And then it was just straight berries on top, and I added that, you know, that like cinnamon sugar. Added the cinnamon sugar. Okay, so the other thing that we do too, don't forget, if you have to bring these out.
Thank you.
There you go. If you're gonna freeze your raspberries, put them on a pan, okay? Put them on a cloth or a piece of parchment paper works better if you got parchment paper, and then freeze them like this, so that when you go to store them, they're like an actual berry, not just like a whole pile of water lumps. Right?
It came pretty good.
Okay, and then I'm just gonna portion this up and put it all in here. So tomorrow, it'll be either like workout or probably gonna finish the puzzle. Okay, and we're gonna do some resin. I'm gonna show you guys how to repurpose some pieces of resin that I made that I don't know what to do with. Okay. All right, but I'm gonna get off of here because I gotta clean this up now. It's already like 9:45. Hope you guys are having a really good Thursday. Please like and subscribe. Sorry that I didn't explain this recipe better, but it's not really my recipe. But just to recap, your fruit, 2 cups of fruit, 1/4 cup of water, cup of sugar on the stove. Cook it down, okay? In the blender, I did 2 cups of cream with 3 eggs, and I added half a bag of marshmallows. Cook it on low, stir it constantly, okay? Because your eggs are gonna turn into scrambled eggs if you're not watching them. Then I added probably 4 cups of whipped cream that I'd already made. But then again, I used a lot more fruit than the original recipe called for. And I used lemon juice rather than water. So you can kind of like muck around with it, right? Make an ice cream. You should have an ice cream maker, because then the ice cream maker, you chill the bowl, you pour it in the thing, it's going to turn. I don't really have the space or the time for that right now. So freeze it in containers. Like I said, pull it out and re-crush it if that's what you want. You might see me make some more raspberry recipes. If you guys got some ideas, shout them out at me. And we're going into the weekend. Oh yeah, and so I think Barkerville is canceled.
Why?
I'll let you guys know.
Wait, Barker is canceled?
It's canceled for us. As my
Why?
friend has nowhere to stay, and it's so busy, like all the hotels are jam-packed. Even if we could get a hotel, it would be like a couple $100s extra. I don't really want to put them through that, but my girlfriends have saved the day, and they said that they would like to go camping. So I think we're still on for Tatleoko camping and fossil hunting, which we're very excited about. So keep abreast for that, and I'll let you guys know. Okay, you guys have a good night. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later. Paul Clemens, thanks for all your comments. Appreciate it. Have a good night.